It's your boy Lazy Lightsaber back at it again for another video, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about that new firmware update for the Nintendo Switch and how that can hint to a new possible Switch revision down the road. We're also going to talk about a COD Zombie-like game coming to the Nintendo Switch. It's actually out right now. And we're also going to talk about Nintendo enthusiasts making Switches from spare parts. So let's roll the intro and get right into it. Alright fam, before we get started, before we dive right into this video, I got a couple of things that I want to bring up real quick. To all my new subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing and getting on the Lazy Lightsaber train. Welcome to the show. I tend to do this on a weekly basis as much as I can. To all the people that have been rocking with me from the beginning when I had 20 subs, thank you very much as well. Solid, and I appreciate all your support. We're actually a few subscribers away from the 200 mark, so definitely let's go ahead and push that subscribe button if you haven't already. And don't forget to leave a comment as well if you have any questions about me or just want to chop it up or have comments about my videos. I try to get in there and answer those as best as I can. Don't forget to like the video if you happen to like my content while you're here. I appreciate it. That helps spread the Lazy Lightsaber community out to the world. So thank you very much for all that. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. That's at Lazy Lightsaber on Twitter, at Lazy Lightsaber. All right, let's get right into it. The reason why you clicked on this video today, you saw that thumbnail. You said, let's check out these lightsaber news topics. All right, first one that we got going on today is people creating their own Switch. Yes, so the Switch is currently in heavy decline as far as availability. Very difficult to find Nintendo Switches right now. Not just Nintendo Switches, but Nintendo Switch Lites as well are disappearing off the shelves. Coronavirus has completely wrecked the supply chain of Nintendo, and they cannot get enough Nintendos on shelves for customers to purchase. The ones that were already there have already been bought up. They're struggling really bad to keep that on the shelves. So that's definitely causing people to basically buy parts. All right, Nintendo Switch spare parts from eBay, from other online retailers, and basically create a Frankenstein Switch. And actually, the one that I saw online looked really good, really well designed. It wasn't Frankenstein at all. But I'm sure there are people out there that have attempted to do the same thing, and it didn't come out as good. I'm sure of it. So they do have a Frankenstein like model, and it's crazy that these people are so smart or so capable of putting this together. A lot of people say, oh, all you need to do is follow a couple of instructional videos and you'll get the hang of it. Nah, the shit takes work, definitely more work than I'm willing to put into it. If I was in the case where I was not a Nintendo Switch owner prior to this and I wanted to get a Nintendo Switch right now, I would not be brave enough to try this. A lot of people say, Lazy, just give it a chance. You might be able to do it. No, thank you. It's too much hassle. 1,000 things can go wrong, and I'm shit out of my money, even on the spare parts, and I just don't want to do it. So, me personally, I wouldn't even go down that route. I'll try my best to buy a Switch brand new at retail price, not price gouging, or secondhand from some type of online retailer like OfferUp. I'm always fishy with those things because you have to meet people up, and social distancing is key right now. And besides, you don't know who's running up on you. Got to take a couple of boys or a Gatco strap just to buy a Switch. Come on, that's a lot of work. And not to mention, the things that could happen during those types of transactions. So just keep that in mind. Safety first over any game console. But yeah, if you feel like you're the type that can tinker and put shit together, I'd say go ahead and give it a try. Buy the spare parts. I'm sure you can look online to find who's doing it. I'm not going to post anything in the description because then they'll say, oh, Lazy, I followed your step and look, you screwed me over. So I'm not going to do that. Find it on your own if that's something you want to get into. But it's pretty cool to see that they're doing that as well. All right, for the second portion of this video, we're going to talk about that new 10.0 Nintendo Switch firmware update. So it is here. I updated mine last night. Not a lot going on. There's a couple of new characters that can be added to your little profile picture from Animal Crossing. I usually stay using like the Triforce or the Master Sword from Zelda, or maybe, you know, Zelda characters. Basically are the ones I use. I may use a Mario from time to time. I'm not big on changing that all too often. I do change it maybe once a month or so or whatever, but yeah, who gives a shit? I guess if you're an Animal Crossing fan and you like to have your little, you know, your little sign that shows your, you know, so-and-so character, great, then you have more options. Go crazy, go ham, and change it as much as you like. That's what it's there for. The other thing that was the most important thing, I guess, or the one everybody's talking about, is the Switch Pro Controller. Now you can switch mini button to whatever action you want to perform. So that's actually pretty good for people who have accessibility issues, maybe a disability that doesn't allow them to play video games, so they can, you know, change buttons around to make it more convenient for them. I thought that was a pretty cool idea as far as that goes. Other than that, there wasn't really too much, but then the internet fucking went ape shit. Twitter was blowing up. People were talking about a new Switch revision coming out, right? Like a Switch Pro. We're back to the Switch Pro rumors that started 3 fucking years ago. Basically, since the Switch goddamn came out, there's been a Switch Pro coming out. But basically what's going on for this situation is they found something in the firmware, basically, that stated that there's an NX-ABC model as well, and it hints to dual screens, but it's still using the same Tegra chip, so there's no way it can really be a Pro because it's still using the same chipset, and they're pretty much maxing the chipset as is right now, so they don't see how this could be like a 4K type of upscale. Basically, they wouldn't be able to pull it off. I mean, we know Nintendo has been known to do things and pull shit off, but maybe this one, it's a little too close. So I don't know about that. I've also heard another rumor that's been pissing me off, and the reason why it's been pissing me off, just because I think it's stupid, but it doesn't mean it has to piss you off, it just pisses me off, and that is the idea of a dual screen. Apparently in that same kind of report or whatever of the new stuff that came out on this new update, they hinted at a dual screen on this Switch revision. I don't want that to be a thing. That's why it pisses me off. I don't want another 2DS, 3DS with the dual screen. I personally thought that was bullshit. I like what they're doing with the single screen. Let's not get too crazy and turn people off. And Nintendo has been known to pull off some good shit with some crazy ideas. The 3DS, 2DS, whatever, all those modifications and different versions, they were very successful, right? One of the highest basically sold handhelds ever, basically, right? So, but let's keep the Switch at one screen. I don't know about this whole 2 screen. It's not for sure 2. It's a lot of people just guessing and speculation. I wouldn't put too much. I wouldn't sink my teeth into this rumor. You know, I personally don't think that they're gonna go back there again to that old dual screen setup, which was horrific, and it makes it hard to port games over to back and forth, because now you have to account for the second screen. So I personally don't think that rumor is valid, but I know a lot of people will find the rumor valid. Me personally, I don't think so. I do think there is another Switch that's gonna come out. It's just bound to happen. But I don't think it's what people expect it to be. Just like we got a new Switch version 2, it just had like a slightly, it performed better, slightly longer lasting battery life, small increments. I think that's kind of what Nintendo's gonna do as well. Maybe push it a little further. Maybe a new dock, maybe it's more optimized slightly. I don't think you know, it's gonna be something huge as the way they're making it out to seem. So that's my opinion anyway about that. Let me know below what you guys think. And for the final news of the day, it's the new game of the day, and that is gonna be Zombie Army Trilogy. So people, please let me know in the comments below. I've never played, don't kill me, but I've never played COD Zombies. Apparently it's the shit, or was the shit 10 years ago, or whenever the hell that thing came out. So apparently this new game, it's kind of the closest thing to that. It looks really good. I checked out the trailer. You're probably seeing it somewhere around here, but it's really, really good. I liked how they made the whole thing. It's pretty awesome. The effects look good. It's basically like a horde of zombies just coming at you, and you're you know, doing the whole thing. So that's pretty awesome. I actually enjoy that. It actually looks kind of scary. It looks very intense. And the coolest part about it, besides the fact that it has 3 awesome campaigns apparently, is that it has 4-player online co-op and couch co-op, right? Or I guess if you have 4 switches, you can pair them all together. However you want to define that. But that's pretty cool, because that would be something I would definitely hop online with a couple of buddies, or just with some strangers, even if they aren't my buddies, and we'll go on there and we'll kick some ass and just kill hordes of zombies. So that's pretty cool. I probably won't play the campaign too much, but you know, the game still looks good. There's also this this sniper mode too, where the guy snipes the zombie, and you can see like the shot going through the zombie's skull or whatever, coming out to the other side, and it has like multiple camera angles. That shit is badass. I like how they thought of that. That was pretty cool. So I definitely like the way this is coming together. And then they have like this huge Hitler boss monster thing at the end. I guess that's in the campaign though, where you fight Hitler. So that's pretty cool. I like the fact that you're killing Nazis during this whole game. So I thought those were actually pretty dope. A pretty dope trailer of the game. Looks very interesting. Might be something to look out for if you're into that type of stuff. I'm definitely gonna check it out and see what's going out there. The other thing, real quick, before we let you guys go, I wanted to really let you guys know about switches. If you are looking for one, for those people that are, I know they're starting to get frustrated. Apparently, there is a Switch Lite bundle. Let me see here. Yes, a Switch Lite bundle at Gamestop, and apparently they're giving Animal Crossing New Horizons, Super Smash Bros, a $20 eShop credit, and a screen protector along with the Switch Lite bundle. So that is the Switch Lite bundle for $350. If you're in the field for just getting a Switch Lite, definitely look into that. I personally would recommend a full Switch. I think it's the better option, but if you're already in the market and you have it set that you're gonna get a Switch Lite, that's definitely the deal to look for. I know it's kind of a lot, it's $350, but if you can make it happen, I would definitely go for it as well. I've also seen that GameStop apparently has Switches as well. Give them a call. You might have to do like where you shop online and then you pick it up at the store, but give them a call. You know, you ain't got nothing to lose at this point. You're sitting at the house, you might have time to kill. Grab the phone real quick. You know, if you're working from home on your break or lunch break, just, you know, real quick call to GameStop. Hey, do you guys have it? They might have you go to the website, check there, you know, see if they have anything, seeing if there's something you can pick up from somewhere. And Kholes does sell Nintendo Switches, and it's a place that people do not go to because they don't think of video games when they think of Kholes. So if you live near a Kholes, or there's a Kholes on your, you know, when close to your home, driving distance, or if you catch a train or a bus or whatever, walking distance, I don't know. Check that out, man. You might be able to get a Switch there. You know, call ahead too. Hey, you guys got a Switch? You guys selling one online? Doesn't hurt to ask at all. Well, anyways, let me know down in the comments below, guys, how you feel about all this. Are you gonna check out that new COD Zombie, what is it called? Zombie Army Trilogy game? It's looking pretty good. I'm kind of excited about it. Also, the new firmware update. Do you guys think that we're gonna see a dual screen Switch? I highly doubt that. And also let me know, have you bought a new Switch in the recent times, and good places where we can find one? If you found one, maybe you could drop a comment below and maybe guide people to the right locations. Have you gone to Kholes, Gamestop, Best Buy? How's that kind of looking on the front as well? Don't forget to like my videos. Don't forget to leave that comment again below. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below and the bell icon so you can get notified of new videos that are coming out whenever I put these videos out. And finally, don't forget to follow your boy on Twitter. That's @LazyLightsaber on Twitter. Peace out. I'm gone. Take care.